Welcome back to RacingNews.com. I'm Magic, and today we're taking a look at the featured race at Oaklawn Park on Saturday, January 15th, race 8. That is the $150,000 fifth season stakes. We had a field of 9 older males going a 2-turn mile at Oaklawn Park. Remember, at Oaklawn, a mile on the dirt means they start and end at the 16th pole. So having forward speed is pretty important in this style of racing. With me to preview is Aaron Halterman. And Aaron, the Oaklawn previews, we've been doing them for a little over a month. They've been pretty successful so far with Longshots. 2 of the horses that we've actually, I'm not going to take any credit, that you have given out as long shot plays, Thomas Shelby and Atoka, they're both in this race, so you're clearly going to be able to get a price, but where do you go on top in this insane race?
Somebody cue the Green Day music, because this is the boulevard of broken dreams. We use that all the time on this channel and on our shows, or we write it, we tweet it. I've never seen one like this ever. And we've seen Boulevard of Broken Dream races all the time. This is the greatest one of all time. 9 horses. They all are ones you look at it like, wow, he's in this race? Unbelievable. And you start with number 5, Concert Tour. I mean, this is a horse that, 8-9 months ago, came to Oaklawn for the Arkansas Derby and was going to be the favorite to win the Kentucky Derby after he romped in Arkansas. And he lost. And not only did he lose, he lost to some horses that are just terrible and really didn't do much the rest of the year. He's back here. He's with Brad Cox. He's 5-2. I want no part of this horse as a favorite. I mean, if you listen, maybe he bounces back and he runs well and he wins. You bet this horse at 5-2. I don't know what to say. It's that you got to be brave. Let's put it that way. Anyway, as I shit all over these horses, I'll go with my top choice now. How about number 1, Thomas Shelby? We talked about this horse, like you mentioned. Last time out, he faced his stablemate, Lone Rock, going 1 1/8. Magic looked like he was home. It really did. And Lone Rock rallies up the inside and wins. Really a gutty performance by Lone Rock. You should pat that horse on the head. Great performance from him. But listen, if he's not in this race, we're talking about Thomas Shelby, a runaway winner there. He comes back here. He cuts back to a mile. I think that's good for the horse. I think he's on the lead. I think he's the one they're going to have to run down again. So Thomas Shelby, I love the price at 5-1 as well. And he is the one horse out of all these. He's not really a Boulevard of Broken Dreams type. He's always just kind of been in allowance races and running really well. And now he's stepping up to stakes company for Diodoro. He did last time and ran well. I think he's kind of he's not really an up-and-comer because he's had 24 starts, but he is the one, it's like he really hasn't broken any hearts, right? He kind of is who he is. And when we expect that he's going to show up and run well, he usually does.
When you laughed about having, horses like Concert Tour in here at 5-2, which I'm with you is an interesting price, or Mucho at 7-2 all the way on the outside, but it's giving us a horse in Thomas Shelby who was 9-2 at the off odds, almost won like you mentioned. It took an incredible effort from a very impressive stablemate in Lone Rock to catch him last time. And he's 5-1 on the morning line. So Willie's giving us a gift, and at least on the morning line here with Thomas Shelby. So you went with a horse that you've talked about before on the show on top. Are you going to go with Atoka as your long shot again?
I didn't have the guts to put Atoka up there as the long shot. I was hoping you'd ask me that question. I'll talk about him, though, real quick, because I don't think he's going to finish last, because that's what his odds suggest. He's 15-1. This is a horse that only lost to Caddo River by a neck last time out. And Caddo River ran a very strong race. It was a questionable DQ, and then as you stated, Caddo River gets disqualified. Atoka wins. He shouldn't be 15-1. I don't blame anybody for putting this horse, in the exotics. I think he'll show up and run well. I'm going to chase an old favorite of mine, number 8 Silver Prospector, as the long shot here at 10-1. Another horse I don't think should be 10-1. This horse has had his moments. He's had his moments at Oaklawn Park a little bit as well. If you remember, this horse won the Southwest and then kind of went backwards. Then last year came back to Oaklawn, had some decent runs, got second in the Razorback, and then last time we saw him third in the Sexton Mile at Lone Star, which was a pretty good race. Got beat by Momosa, CZ Rocket, so some decent horses in there. 10-1 off the layoff. Asmussen does well off the layoff. I don't know. I just kind of think this horse might show up with a decent effort here, kind of close from the back of the pack, go up, hit the board at maybe 10-1. So I'll chase Silver Prospector one more time.
Oh boy, Aaron Halterman living on the edge with the 5th season stakes here. Plenty of horses you could have chosen from too. Rated R Superstar, another longtime favorite between you and I when it comes to races like this at Oaklawn Park. Head over to RacingNews.com. We have free picks for every race, every track around the country. We have major stakes previews and recaps, full Kentucky Derby, Kentucky Oaks, and Pegasus World Cup coverage on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/racingdude. So head over there and subscribe. Hit like if you like this video. Tell all your friends about it. Leave us a comment below with who you think is going to win the 5th season stakes. We'll see you at the track.